Let's discuss. Casey, I can't believe I get to say that. Casey has put out a new song in 2022. They are back together. I'm going to be checking out Great Grief. This is one of my favorite bands of all time, so I'm extremely excited that they have come back from the dead. I will link the video as well as all of their social media in the little description of this video. Other than that, I'm going to stop talking and we are going to get straight into it.
Oh God, how great is grief that grants. It means to be inspired, breathing life again to empathy that I thought had expired. But if my malaise capitulates, a lingering emphatic ache, could I succumb to joy again, or at least find some relief in familiar pain? Either way, if I'm to raise my voice again, I should celebrate and take some comfort in knowing that the slow introspection that I felt in isolation has left me with an elucidated sense of self, and I know that it may not be enough to satiate the phantom ache that I carry in my timbre, but it softly shakes the tools and embrace that doubt had once maintained. Make flora bloom from every wound that I have volunteered to display. After all, don't I deserve to be happy too? 'Cause this ain't proof for every man's eye, and it barely speaks to all my weaknesses. I'm too curious if I am too weak with solution, but I don't So I propose, if I'm able to articulate my wounded confusion within a simile, differently is my pain, not a price I should be willing to pay. What is the worth of a misery if not experiencing jovial company? There is catharsis to be found in the comfort of falling by us.
Oh man. Has it been? Time is not real with Casey. I Oh, the funeral. Casey, Great Grief. Let's discuss. if it was not already obvious, this is going to be a song I really have nothing negative to say about. It helps that I was elated by the fact that Casey got back together, but also, like, you know, as the song starts out, hearing some of those lyrics, it's a little bit conflicting to be, like, so excited about something that has come from someone else's pain, obviously, but then as the song goes on and you get further into the lyrics and stuff, it circles back to this point where, like, it just feels, I love this band, and I'm really just gonna be like ranting about that, I feel, but the way that this builds up, like, it's a huge moment, especially for, I feel like some people that watch this, I know that some people in my Discord server and stuff feel the same way that I do, so I know at least a few people watching this video will feel the same way that I do and be very excited about this. So, and there's a lot of anticipation around it, so having the drums kind of come in the way that they do with, like, that build up after a bit of, like, you know, I don't know, like the slow build up to what the song turns into, but also having that variation at the end there. I just, it has everything that I could have wanted, and there were like multiple parts where I was going from some ridiculously stupid, probably looking grin to almost crying. I'm almost glad it just had the visualizer going so that I could focus on that and not like a whole video, because it'd probably be overstimulating to have a band come back like this and have to add anything more onto all of this. I thought about not making a video at first, but I feel like no matter what, sometimes lately, what band it is, when I'm posting it, people are like, oh wow, I've not got into this, I was listening to more of this or whatever. So if there is a chance that like someone might hear Casey for the first time through a brand new song or something, I feel like that would be really cool, because for me, this is a band that I've not got to see live. I really blew it with my chance, because on their farewell tour I didn't go, and I had just like, yeah, I don't know. But does not matter anymore. And musically, I feel like I'm not over, you know, I don't feel like I'm, even if it were not a comeback song, I think that I would feel the same in not having anything I would want different with this track. I need to give it about 1,000 more listens before the year is over, and then maybe I'll have a better idea. But it's hard to be that excited to have a band come back, listen to the song once, and then be able to pull it together to make something at the end that isn't just like, I love this band. I almost thought about saying, like, for once in my life, I've got nothing to say, and just ending the video, but then that is not very like me, and I do have things to say still. They're mostly just like how much I loved this, though. Anyway, as I had mentioned before, that variation, and before it was like the point where I thought maybe the song had ended, because I could not tell how much time went by, and it felt like maybe I had enjoyed as much Casey as I was going to get. But then it goes into the end there, it has that variation. It's such a full feeling to me when it ends with something like that, or like, you know, sends it off that way. And it's one of my favorite parts of the song anyway. I would probably have like 4 or 5 favorites, whereas usually I have like 1 or 2. But yeah, Casey's back, and I tried to make an outro, and I think I did okay-ish at not just ranting at you about Casey being back, even though I've said it probably still about 10 times. It's hard to believe though, so I did what I could. Casey, social media, and all of that in the description. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if this is also a band for you that you've been listening to for a long time, or if you're just getting into Casey, what your deal is with them. They're a very special band. I will also link all of their, you know, if they have merch going on, any of that, in the description of this video. You can also find the link tree there, of course, as always. It will have the invite for the Discord server, which is where our community is based. We have music-related conversation and channels, spoiler threads, Last FM, merch, but also channels unrelated to music, general, entertainment, pets, which is my favorite channel, all sorts of stuff. So if you're interested in coming and join, check out the community. That will be there, as well as my Instagram profile link. I do post all music-related content on Instagram. I post my merch collection, which I am constantly adding to. I post sometimes about shows if I've been to them recently and have pictures or videos to share. And every Friday I post a chart of what I've listened to the most over the course of the week. EPs, albums, singles, whatever I've been listening to this week. It will be a whole bunch of Casey, but whatever I've been listening to the most and how much I've listened to each thing on the chart, that sort of stuff. You get the idea. My handle is the same as my YouTube channel. It is Rachel Reacts. But again, if you have any interest in following me, it'll be in that link tree in the description. As always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.